Yeah, my name is Yonas. I'm from New York City, and I'm a hip hop artist, man. Hoping to bring a change to popular music. Transition 2 has been great. The first project I released, the first transition was very well received, and really inspired me to make another one. It just captures a different transition in my life. Like the first one was just me going from kind of like a bedroom artist, someone who just had these thoughts to himself, to being somebody that was known by people across the country. So that was that transition. And now the second transition to me is now that I'm building that fan base, it's like this is me taking it to that next level. Like what am I gonna do next? And people received it pretty well. Yeah. For me, it's just like just it's about the people. At the end of the day, I make music because I want to express myself, and because I feel like I have something to say. But the people that enjoy it, I got to communicate with them. In my mind, I do the things that I wish the people I looked up to would do, which is just communicate on a more direct and personal level. And yeah, man, that's really the root of my movement. It's been good. It's been good. Every city's kind of showed love, and the energy's been there. It's a young crowd, which is good because I think the young crowd controls the music now. And it's just been great. It's been great so far. I'd have to say there's a number of cities that were my favorite so far. Definitely the hometown is always a favorite. Boston's always a favorite. I did South Carolina personally. I went off and did South Carolina. It's a good place to be, and I mean, for me, those are like the standouts so far. Boulder, Colorado's crazy too. I'm looking forward to finally getting out to Minneapolis. Minneapolis is a great music city. There's a lot of fans out there that support the movement, and for me, I just really want to get out there. I've been trying to get out there for like 2 years, so.
Dude, you tell them how like you're the greatest there
appreciate
is,
it.
man. Play at the humble card if you want.
Oh, I'm too humble, yeah.
You are.
We're finishing up Roller Coaster. Should be out in like 2 weeks. Especially me, because we've got my first like features in a video, which is like the musicians OCD, Mooch and Twist. And it's just great, man. It's great. I hope people enjoy the video. And then we've got a video coming for Die Young. We've got another video coming for Leaving You, which is just got remixed and remastered, so that should be pretty cool. And we'll just see what other videos we can push out there. There'll be a couple, yeah. That Kendrick verse, it was cool. I see what he was trying to do with the whole thing, and I think he achieved it, right? He just wanted to stir up some controversy, get some people reacting, put his name in certain people's mouths and make himself like known to certain fan bases. So if you look at like the whole technique behind it, he definitely accomplished that, right? But me being from New York and just me being the lyrical guy that I am, it's just like an understanding that, all right, he just said that to say that. He's not actually claiming any kind of throne in New York City, because that just wouldn't fly with New Yorkers like that, because we're real proud of where we're from. But as an artist, I respect him. I think, he's, bringing back not just lyricism, but like an emotion to the game that I hope to also continue to, push into mainstream music, which is just like focused on where we grew up, the culture, the different obstacles and struggles that we faced, and kind of rose above, and I respect him as an artist, so it's cool. In terms of who had a good response, I don't think anybody really had a good response. I think it was all pretty weak. I would have liked to see some of the more heavy hitters and the up and coming rappers respond, but they chose wisely to not kind of say anything. So I think it was all right. It was good. It was a good moment, but now that moment's kind of passed. So let's see what we can do moving forward. It's interesting because a lot of people sample the music. Like, they just want to be a part of something that they look up to or appreciate. And I guess, he decided to put out a rendition of one of my records, and I never cleared it. But, at the end of the day, I got the appropriate legal team involved. They handled it. We settled everything, and we let him kind of go about his way.
Kind of a compliment, I guess, right?
It's a compliment. It's flattering. It's just people pay enough attention to want to sample the music or want to take different parts of the music. So for me, it's extremely humbling and it's flattering. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, I just wanted to get a more clear head, you know what I mean, and focus on my hustle, focus on my career, and just kind of hit the reset button. You know, like as an artist and being in the world of entertainment, it's very easy to get caught up in partying, you know, every night. So for me, you know, it's just a good way of kind of hitting the reset button. I never really had a problem with it per se, like some people might, but it was just a good way to just kind of, you know, start fresh and refocus. So we're gonna put out a project in November. It'll have like a lot of the original records from the Transition 1, Transition 2, because there are certain people out there that if it doesn't get released on iTunes, they don't know it exists. So we want to give them a chance to be able to download the music legally, support the movement, and actually, you know, for those people, I want them to have a chance to hear the music and hear songs that they might not have heard before. So we're gonna put out a bunch of those originals with, you know, some new added songs to it, make it one big project, kind of just put it out in like November. So yeah, I'm pumped. Yeah. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Yonas. I'm here with StraightFresh.net. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all time. Thank you guys for watching and viewing. And if you haven't watched it yet, stay tuned. And yeah, look out for the new project in November, man. It's your boy Yonas. 5 letters, 1 man. I represent the people. Peace.